I'm drinking my coffee. It's like 3 p.m., but who cares, right? Oh, that's such a cute dog. My name is Natasha, if you don't know me. I know the reason why you clicked this video is because you want to know how to pass the ASVAB and ways and tips and everything, okay? So I'm gonna tell you ways to pass the ASVAB, but wait. Make sure you subscribe. I appreciate you clicking my video. Just subscribe, please. It will help me a lot. I already have everything written on here because I'm very forgetful. So I will be reading it and explaining it to you. If you don't know what the ASVAB is, it is the Armed Service Vocational Aptitude Battery Test. Honestly, I didn't know what it stands for. I only knew it's the ASVAB. I did research for you guys for those who don't know. So it's basically like a test. You're required to pass that test before you join the military. You have to score a minimum of a 31. It is the test that also determines what job you're gonna get. It's not just like, okay, pass and go. No, you need to get a good job. That's why you need to have a higher score. The lower you score, the less choices and options you have. So you might want to score something better than a 60 or 70 so you can have all this variety of jobs and then it can be easy for you. I went through MEPS in 2020, so I already have my video posted of how I went through my MEPS. Maybe they kind of do things a little differently, but I have a video up for you guys if you want to go check it out. Number one thing I don't want you to do is pay people to help you pass the ASVAB. That is the last thing you want to do. Do not pay anything. We have free everything, okay? Paying is just you wasting money. Like, if you really want to pass the ASVAB, it's up to you. We already have all the resources we need. I'm gonna break it down to you guys throughout the video. Number 2, study what you struggle. Only study what you struggle. If you're good at math already, why are you keep practicing math? Practice something else, because what you want to do is you want to have a higher score. If you only pass one section, it's not really like, you know what I mean? You want to pass all the sections, at least have a little bit of all the sections or the minimum of all the sections. Study your weaknesses. Study where you lack knowledge. Study where you struggle with. Word knowledge, that's more like you don't know what's to come really, but just making it a habit to study, you will get the hint of it. You will start catching on to it. You will start knowing, okay, I'm getting. You know what I mean? So studying will get it in your head and prepare you for the actual test. Number 3, use different ways to study. There is variety of different ways you can study. You don't only have to look at a screen and be bored. No, you can use flashcards, highlights. You can write it down. Ask somebody to like ask you questions, you know, make it fun. And don't just memorize it, actually understand. There's like Quizlets, is it Kahoot, whatever you say it, however you say it. There is so much you could do to study. You don't have to just sit down and read a book. No. The other thing that I want you guys to know, throughout the ASVAB, right, there is 10 sections. The first 5 sections is the ones that they are testing your knowledge, word knowledge, English, all that. The first 5 sections, you want to make sure you pass them because that's your actual final score. 6 through 10 is when you are doing these electric questions, medical questions, like different questions to see what job you'll be good at. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. 1 through 5 is knowledge, is what you know. That's where your actual score is gonna be. 6 through 10, what job are you gonna be good at? They want to see what you know so that they can give you the recommendations of the jobs that you're capable of, or like the jobs that they think you'll be good at. From 6 through 10, if you pass more of the medical area, then of course you're gonna get like medical recommendations, right? But also they don't only look at that, they look at the general. 1 through 5, did you pass the minimum general knowledge? You know what I mean? So it's like you need to take the ASVAB seriously if you really want a good job, because the higher you score, like I said, the more jobs you will have and the more you have to choose from. The thing that I really want to tell you guys is make time. Make time throughout the day. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't just study. Like I be seeing DMs, because I'll be like, send me a DM, like talk to me, I can text you back. Somebody be like, yeah, I'm like, okay, how often do you study for the ASVAB, and are you prepared? Like, what are you doing to study? What materials are you using? They just tell me like, oh yeah, like I don't know, I just go to the library, like, and I study maybe like twice, 3 times a week. No, take time, at least 30 minutes every day. If you want to have a good score, like, I don't know, I'm not like a genius, so I need to study. Like with me, it just doesn't happen like that. I need to study, sit down and read because if I don't, I'm not gonna pass anything. So with that, it's like you really need to make time. If you have a schedule, make a schedule and prioritize the things that you really need to do, and then boom, make a little an hour to study for the ASVAB. Like, you know, every day for 30 minutes I'm gonna be studying this, that. I'm gonna be studying where I'm not good at, like mathematics. Like I'm gonna be studying more of that. I'm gonna be doing practice. I'm gonna be, you know, like looking at videos on YouTube on how to pass it and ways and tricks, stuff like that. You know what I mean? There is ways, and you need to prioritize how to study and make a schedule to study at least every day. That's what I recommend. There's no excuse. At least 30 minutes every day, and that's it. 30 minutes every day, that's it. Do not let your recruiter rush you into, let's say you get a 31, that's the minimum score, right? And your recruiter says, no, that's good, that's all you need. No, make sure you have a high score on the ASVAB. That I cannot stress enough. I'm telling people, make sure you go back again and take it again and again and again. You don't have to feel rushed. You don't have to. I'm pretty sure they do like the little wait, like 3 months if you fail. That's if you fail though. I think you can retake the ASVAB. You don't have to just accept the minimum score. You know what I mean? Like, don't let your recruiter rush you into just signing the paper. Make sure you actually know what you're signing for, and make sure you get the job that you really want. You don't want to just get a job that you're gonna hate for the rest of your contract. You know what I mean? Don't let your recruiter tell you that's a good score. If you're not satisfied with that score, go back and take it. Go back and take it again, because the recruiter just want numbers. Remember that. Numbers. You need to make sure you have a good score. You need to make sure you're on top of it. You need to be satisfied with the test that you took for you to be like, you know what, I'm good. I think I did my best. Now you're ready to pick a job. You see what I mean? So whatever you do it very wisely and smart. Another thing that I see a lot of people come to me and say is, you know, the PICAT, the little test that you take at your recruiter's office, that is not the final test, you guys. That is not how the MEPS ASVAB test look like. I don't know if they changed it from the years I did it, but that is not how it looks like. I took the PICAT, I failed. I didn't know what to do. I was so discouraged. But then, that's not the same test. The PICAT is actually harder than the final MEPS exam. You see what I mean? You see what I'm getting at? The PICAT is actually way difficult. I don't know what it is. I don't know why they make it so like difficult, but it's difficult. So whenever you get a minimum score, or like below the minimum, don't be discouraged, because that is not the final. That's not how the actual MEPS test look like. You get what I'm trying to say? So that PICAT, honestly, if you ask me, that doesn't matter. I think it's just the recruiter trying to see like where you're at. That does not matter. Don't take your score from that and think, okay, that's how you're gonna score on the final MEPS. No, of course, if you score like a 2, like, come on. But like, that's not how it looks. I see people getting discouraged. I see people worrying too much, like, oh, I failed the PICAR, I don't think I'm gonna be able to take the maps because it's so difficult, the questions I've never seen before. No, it is easier at maps than in your recruiter's office. Okay, I think I kind of covered like what you really kind of need. Just practice, you guys. Practice. Honestly, use the app, by the way. I think I have the link. And also go on Google and just say ASVAB practice test. It's 100 of them that will pop up. The phone was being weird and jealous that I was giving you the right information. Anyways, like I said, do the right thing. You already know what to do to study. If you need extra help, if you feel like you need that extra talk or one-on-one, I have my Instagram. I have an Instagram. I actually am willing to help. Whoever DM me, whoever texted me, they already know I text back. I don't wait. And it is right here, Washaya Natasha. Just follow me, ask me questions, and make sure you subscribe, you guys, because I'm not willing to put my effort into somebody and you're not even subscribed to me. Like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment. If you have any questions, anything, I already told you, you can hit me up on Instagram, or you can just, comment down below and I will text you back. I will respond to the comment immediately. But I love you guys.